Hey guys, this video is sponsored by EA. It's a special thanks to them for supporting the channel. We have 50 seconds until the Legacy gameplay trailer. And I actually got a chance, I was invited by EA/Respawn to try out, test out, record some Season 9 gameplay. There's still an embargo on it, so I can't actually reveal the gameplay in today's video. But what I can do is talk about the, what's coming to Apex in Season 9. So I think they showed a bunch of trailers. I think I've already seen this one. So what I'll do is I'll pause it and kind of go over what different things what the different teasers mean as far as Season 9. I love this little preview sequence. This is inside the new POI, by the way. A giant plant has taken over Olympus, or at least a part of Olympus, and that was part of it. Here we go. All right. All right, so this is teasing arenas. 3v3 TDM mode. That first part was a custom map they actually made. This is actually the second custom map they made for the mode. Artillery is one of the recycled POIs they used for the 3v3 mode. It works sort of like you know, I'm gonna let Ash speak.
But the arenas are where legends are made.
I forget what the name of this map was, but Mirage's ship is actually here. It's on the. It's somewhere in there.
Or spectacle.
This is the new map as well. The first new map.
The rules are simple. It's just your squad and their squad.
There's also a zone. The zone ends up. There's usually like 2 POIs in like a middle area. Like I guess 3 lanes if you want to look at it.
Assemble your squad in the customary
and there's a zone that tells you where to go, like which POI to fight at.
Closed in their spawn room and have access to the shop.
Yeah, very CS:GO style.
Items and abilities with crafting materials. I will grant you a set amount of materials at the start of each round. You may earn more through your performance. Materials can be used immediately or saved for superior equipment later in the match. No purchased gear follows between rounds.
I don't think she mentioned this. I'm pausing right here. I don't think she mentioned it, but abilities, they have a set number of times you can use them. They were trying to balance, abilities and how it all works. So like, for example, I think like Bloodhound Scan, you can only buy like 3 stacks of them, like 3 usages of them to use. It still has a cooldown. So it not only has a cooldown, but you can only use it like a set number of times, depending on how many you buy.
My stuff.
She might have mentioned this.
Be used to upgrade weapons, making you an even greater threat.
The upgrade system, you just buy you buy like as a whole. Like you don't buy one attachment, you buy like, a white upgrade, a blue upgrade, a purple upgrade that upgrades all of the attachments.
The shields drop and the fun begins. Both teams engage in combat until one side
This arena's most really freaking fun.
Teammates can still be revived. But in this game,
no respawns. Yeah, no respawns.
It's the only way to survive.
It's a really fun game mode.
Containing consumables and material canisters are scattered throughout the arena.
So the canisters, the crafting canisters, are for additional money or whatever, so you can spend on guns, abilities, grenades, and the bins are for like, it usually has like 2 shield bats and a phoenix, and then there's also weapon drops right here.
A single airdrop contains
it doesn't drop Kravers, I don't think. Yeah, it's just like regular guns.
The tier of the weapons in the drop pod increases from round to round. Use them to overpower your competition. It's high risk.
It's usually kind of out in the open, the drop, so it's like not necessarily
victories with a 2-win margin
good.
Will be declared the champion. If teams battle to a deadlock 4-4 tie, round 9 is my favorite part.
Yeah, I've had a game where it's 9 rounds. It gets intense, and by round 9 you can like kit out everything. You have so much currency. Like you just buy everything.
Has its own personality and acts as an optimal combat testing ground.
This is really cool.
The Runner on Olympus wasn't the first of its kind. A prototype long abandoned rests in a remote section of Talos. Luckily, it remains intact and functional.
I actually like this map.
Combat opportunities to those clever enough to seize them.
There's research afoot. And then, of course...
so this is... So you remember how I said there's like different POIs on each of these maps? This Phase Runner one, this section is one POI. There's like a middle part, which is like kind of like this open wilderness, like mountains and hills. And then on the right side, or I guess the left, depending how you look at it, there's another section that is not, doesn't have a Phase Runner. It's like a...
Coma was simply another
it's just another POI.
hotspot turned yesterday's news until an ill-fated joyride.
Oh, here you go. Yes, here's Mirage's ship.
You're welcome.
With my assistance, the city has been reignited with a new monument to incompetence.
Thank you for this.
It's pretty fun. There's a
much
building
better
in
about
here
myself
on this
now.
map that's like people who love like rope shenanigans, the little zipline, vertical zipline shenanigans are gonna love messing around, playing around.
I have also secured some viable locations throughout the Outlands.
We didn't get to play on
serve as
these.
arenas.
We played on artillery though. Artillery's fine.
And don't get too comfortable. The future promises to be a bit fiery.
I think someone's here.
Oh, yes. A new legend has joined the fight. This little one and I share a common legacy.
Good old Valkyrie.
Pilot blood runs through her veins. This is Valkyrie.
Sending down hellfire.
People are gonna love playing this character, but her jetpacks are kind of slow. This is her ult. This is her ult,
Friend or foe, make sure you look up as she takes the fight.
which is
to
very
skies.
useful. Very, very good. I don't know how useful it is in arenas, but it'll be very good in the VR at least.
The arenas.
The quick thing too is her that missile strike was her Q. It doesn't do that much damage. It's like probably like 20 or 30, I think. It's like similar to a fuse cluster grenade, but I think it's better because it's actually stuns the enemy for, I would say, half the amount of time an arc star would stun you.
Are the ultimate test
It's pretty-
of skill
pretty solid.
and resolve. So I have a gift. The Bocek compound bow.
I'm really surprised more people aren't excited about the Bocek.
This precision.
This could be the
weapon
new
requires
wingman.
patience and
It's a new
pinpoint
wingman. It's very
consistency.
strong if you know how to land your
It is
shots.
made even deadlier with its 2 hop-up slots. Legends can combine shatter caps, splitting the arrow tip into
Yeah, it's like a shotgun.
pattern,
Yeah.
and Deadeye's tempo, allowing a faster draw when firing at the optimal pace.
Yeah, see, it's like a faster fire rate if you keep spamming at a certain rhythm.
And you will become a true assassin.
You gotta take risks to be champ.
It does about, I think it did like 70 damage to the body and like 110 to the head.
Superiority.
If I remember correctly, the bow.
Hopefully, you can impress me. I'll see you in the arenas.
Olympus security perimeter alert. Multiple unknown ships entering.
This is the
secure
Olympus
space.
map change.
All personnel, please secure docking stations and prepare for arrival. Security forces on full alert.
Strap in, Mutie. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
It's a very creepy POI. So they actually didn't show that much of it. All right, that was at the end. Okay. They didn't show much of this,
Multiple unknown ships entering secure
but the
space.
vibe of this looks really cool. It reminds me of like old space games like Homeworld or something. You see like this convoy of ships coming in. One of them, or like 2 of them, have like roots like sprouting out of it.
Things are about to get mighty
And the idea is
interesting.
like a giant plant or something like exploded in one of those ships and just like taking things over. Though there isn't that much that changes. So if you look from the screenshot, there's an additional POI here. Oh man, I just realized I didn't do like theater mode. I think some people in the comments could be gonna be mad. Oh, all right, it's fine. There's a POI here that's called Icarus, which is like one of the ships that docked that has like a giant plant coming out of it. And these roots hitting into Bonsai, I don't think it affects this POI that much, honestly. Like I checked out Bonsai during the I shouldn't call it a play test, during the capture event, and it didn't seem to like add any difference to this POI. Honestly, the only changes to the map is just this section right here. It's a pretty long ship. It's like a little bit bigger than Carrier, I think, and it has like a secret vault with like extra loot and stuff, and like dead bodies of like the pilots that were on there that got like mauled by the plant or whatever. But as far as changes, it's just that, and like the lighting looks different in Olympus. So that is it. That is it. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I hope I was able to offer a bit more insight than I usually do with these reaction videos. Pretty exciting stuff. Let me quickly check to see if there's like any additional information. Yes. So already on the webpage, they already have a ton of information. Like they explain more of this in detail on the website if you guys want to check it out. Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of stuff on here. Let's see. They didn't include more stuff about the Olympus. Yeah, the Olympus map change wasn't that much. Most of season 9, and I really think this might usher in a new era for Apex, which is the arenas mode, because people might get bored of BRs, but I don't think they'll get bored of like great gunplay, the lore, the characters behind Apex Legends. I think it'll be bridging a nice little gap for people who kind of never tried Apex and are interested in like a faster pace, more traditional TDM mode. After playing for a bit, like it's pretty addicting. It's really fun. Yeah, I think that's it. I think there's no more stuff you can click on besides arenas. Like that's the main thing on this page. Yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I try to put out as much as I can remember. Again, actual gameplay footage that I collected from the day will be posted in the future. I don't know if I'm allowed to say when the embargo date is, but soon. So keep an eye out for that. You guys can see more of what you can expect in season 9. I even think they're calling it season 9, right? They're calling it Legacy. Yeah, it's not even season 9, guys. It's just Legacy. All right, y'all. I'll catch you guys in the next video.